You smell that? It smells like fucking baseball right now. It's good to be back. Been a fucking while. First time I'm getting home before 7 o'clock at night, so this is cool. So I'm taking the time to talk to you dumb motherfuckers. But anyway, last week was insane. We had some big upsets, and then we had some other things happen. And then Oprah, I heard that Tim texted Oprah and said, "You get a car." And then she texted him back and said, "You get a car." And then he got anthrax. So that's a bummer. You know, everybody, I would assume that Oprah would have just sent him a car, but anthrax is cool too, right? I mean, everybody can get a good dose of anthrax every now and again. Life would be pretty good. So last week, I beat Dave and Tim lost to Travis. Now I'll get to what happens in a little bit, right? Mason piss pounded Seguin, which is big for the Ricky Henderson division. And then Firkins beat Chad. But let's be honest, though. I mean, let's be honest. Firkins literally could have had Joe Lee manage his team for the second half of the season, and he would have been just fucking fine. For everybody that doesn't know who Joe Lee is, do your research. Now, a majority of people in our league knows who Joe Lee is, but there's a couple individuals that don't. I won't name who they are, but it does rhyme with Fim and Fave and Mod, right? Just not going to say any names. I don't want to embarrass anybody, but I mean, let's be honest here. You beat Chad 10-1. Does Chad even look at his team anymore? God, if I know. Does Todd or Caleb even look at their team? I think Caleb might a little bit, but let's be honest. He knows he's out because he's a bigger dirtbag than fucking Bill Cosby was when he was raping a bunch of bitches. Sorry for blowing up. I guess it just goes back to pisses me off that nobody looks at their fucking team. Like the Cy Young division, I mean, let's be honest. They're all a matter of like, well, let's see. Hold on. Let me bring it up. Chad is in second place in the Cy Young division at 21 games back. Are you fucking kidding me? Grow the fuck up. You're not going to be able to do this at least for 5 minutes once a week? Like, let's be honest, guys. Grow up. Grow the fuck up. Chad, Caleb, Todd, I'm looking at you right now. Everybody else in the fucking league pays attention. Seguin, Travis, Mason, me, Dave, Tim. All of us pay attention to this goddamn league, but you three can't? Come on. I'm thinking maybe we should just start diversifying some of these motherfuckers, right? Getting hot, getting heated. Oh, I'm going to hit Kristen real good tonight. Just fucking couple elbows. Been working on this elbow move. You know, you can't really feel your elbow, so you just jab her a couple times in the fucking uterus. If there's a baby in there, no more baby. Fuck yeah. That right there is called responsible individual for the U.S. government. Oh, my tie. Whew. Just getting crazy right now. So anyway, Chad is eliminated from all sort of playoff contentions. Every single one of them. There's no way in hell he can come back. Only way he could come back is if Firkins lost 0-22 in these next 2 weeks and he went 22-0. Because right now he is 21 and a half games back from the Cy Young, and he is over 11 and a half back in the wild card, so I consider him eliminated. So officially now, Firkins has already wrapped up his spot, but we have Travis, number one spot in the wild card. He gained a game on Tim because he beat Tim by a game. Funny how that works, huh? That makes sense. So Travis is 2 games up on Tim. I gained a game on Travis. I'm 4.5 back, and Seguin is now 11.5 back. He dropped 3 games. All right. So this week we have Tim versus Dave. Huge matchup in the playoffs. I mean, playoffs start today. Playoffs started this week, boys. Let's be honest. For the guys that are still in contention, they need to win. Dave is backing his ass into the playoffs. Let's be honest. His team's looking like dog shit lately, so he's backing in. Tim's beating the shit. I shouldn't say that. I don't even know what the hell the scores look like this week right now. I actually have this little spreadsheet figured out of what can happen and what couldn't happen, so I know what's going on. You guys don't need to see it. Just trust me. Just trust me. Just trust me. Just trust me. Trust me. Just trust me. Trust me. Anyway, Tim's a game and a half back on Dave, and I'm 4 back on Dave right now. So that's stupid tight, right? And then I'm playing Mason, which is a big game for Travis, Tim, and myself, because Mason right now is 4 games up on Travis. So Mason has a huge lead, which next week, guess who Mason and Travis play? each other. Each other. Each other. They're just going to be like, oh, who's going to make the playoffs? I don't really know. You know what I mean? So, anyway, Travis 4 game back. Seguin 15.5 back in Cy Young division. Most likely just out of it completely. Especially if Mason and Travis don't go 0-11 this week. And then, no, Seguin's out of the Ricky Henderson division. Just up to Travis and Mason. And then we got Mason's playing me, which is another big matchup for a wild card. If Mason wins big, he almost all but wraps up the division. If Mason doesn't win big and I win big, I'm getting closer to the wild card. And depending on what happens with Dave and Tim, we don't really know. So it's just a lot of shit going on. All we do know is that, well, who I'll say is Travis is playing Seguin, so Travis needs to win big this week. And I think right now they're kind of like 50-50. So Travis needs to win big, or else Travis can just go home and fucking suck on his own dick. You know what I mean? And then once he's done sucking on his own dick, I guess Tyler Mills can again put his dick in Travis's mouth and let him play with the balls, you know, like kind of like this. And then if Travis is really good, you do like a little reach around and get that gooch action. Just be like, you know what I mean? Like, that's talent. And there's my shout out, 2 mil. Respect. So, and doesn't matter. I'd like Cy Young division. I was really pissed off at Firkins. Literally could have just not watched this team. Maybe Firkins, like, I fucking love how active Firkins is. I got to give mad props to Firkins. And I'm not really hating on Firkins. I'm really hating on everybody else in your division. I just hate the fact that nobody fucking looks at their goddamn team. Stupid. Really? You're going to be coming into this league thinking you can't just... Dumb. Anyway, Firkins, I love everybody else. I love how often everybody looks at these goddamn leagues. But you three, you can fuck off. You fucking burn in hell. You and that lion. Cyrus, whatever the fuck is Cecil, Cyrus. Oh, I don't even know what Cyrus is. Is that like from Transformers or something? Oh my god. So anyway, Tim, I overrun over that. So then next week we have Tim versus Adam. That's gonna be a big matchup depending on what's going on this week, right? Tim has a big week. I have a big week. That's pretty much battle the Ricky Henderson division. Hank Aaron division. Dave versus Seguin. Dave right now controls his own destiny. Dave is backing his ass into the playoffs. If Dave continues to win out, he's in. Awesome. But Dave controls his own destiny. So, good position to be in. Travis versus Mason. That is literally for the Ricky Henderson division title. Right? So, big matchup right there. Huge matchup next. That's next week. And then Seguin versus Dave. Again, Dave controls his own destiny. And why not play Seguin last week, right? Seguin's been looking like dog shit. And then Firkins doesn't matter. Firkins actually has the best record in the league right now. But that happens when you play a bunch of fucking pricks and don't look at their team. So anyway, power rankings. Mason, Travis, Tim, Adam. Matt stayed same 1 through 4 from last week. Firkins jumped up 2 to get the biggest game. And then Dave. And then Seguin dropped 2 to have the biggest loss. And then Chad, Caleb, Todd. That stayed the same also. Bing bong, bing bong, bing. Sokote na de kita. Sokote no sekada he. Yeah, little as you guys know, I have some time, some spare time on my hands, and I go learn Chinese. Brushed up on it from college. You know how it's all about that Chinese shit in college. It's fucking moshikete hane. Oh no, sokote na. Mumford, come here, Mumford. Oh, what's up, buddy? Ha! National Dog Day. Oh, look, this is Mumford. Oh, Derby wants some too. No, Derby. This is Mumford's time. You, puppy. Anyway. Shit's getting real, guys. It's getting real. It's getting fucking real. God damn it. Anyway, Firkins finally represents his league. But Dave, to tell you how faulty Dave has been, Dave is the leader of the Hank Aaron division. He's both behind Tim and I in power rankings right now. Tells you a lot. So, holy shit, guys. We got the end of this week and then next week and then playoffs start. We got a fucking race. Got a motherfucking race to the goddamn playoffs. This is more exciting than watching a Ronda Rousey fight. And you know that's not exciting because it's done in like 10 seconds. So then what are you going to do with the other 2 minutes? Oh, get a Zane there. Zane I'm doing. Zane. Let's talk about sex. Anyway, big ass week. Let's go. Talk to you next week. Boomtown.